The power of a strong mind. A strong mind isn't something you're simply born with. It's something you cultivate over time, and once you do, it has the power to transform your entire life. Have you ever wondered why some people remain resilient in the face of adversity, while others crumble under pressure? The truth is, mental strength acts like an invisible superpower, helping you push forward when times get tough, keeping you steady amidst chaos, and giving you the determination to tackle obstacles head-on. But here's the catch. Talent and skills alone aren't enough. Without mental toughness, even the most gifted individuals can falter. That's why this journey is so important. It's not just about enduring life's challenges, it's about thriving. Today, we'll explore profound lessons from Buddhist philosophy, unveiling 6 surprising habits that might be quietly weakening your mind. More importantly, we'll discover how these timeless teachings can help you break free from negative patterns and cultivate a mindset that is unshakable, focused, and resilient. And trust me, the final lesson, it's the most powerful of all. It might just be the key to unlocking a life you never thought possible. If you've ever felt weighed down by negativity, self-doubt, or past regrets, this journey is for you. Together, we'll tap into the power of mental strength like never before. Are you ready? Let's begin. Habit number 1. Let go of a negative mindset. Imagine walking through life with a pair of tinted glasses, ones that dull every color and dim every light. The vibrant red of a blooming rose, the golden glow of a sunrise, muted, barely visible. This is what living with a negative mindset feels like. It distorts reality, turning moments of joy into shadows of doubt. The first step toward building mental strength, one deeply rooted in Buddhist wisdom, is learning to release this negativity. Buddhism teaches us that the mind is like a mirror. It reflects whatever we allow it to hold. A single negative thought, left unchecked, can ripple through our consciousness like a stone cast into still water. But here's the truth. A thought is not permanent. Just as clouds drift across the sky without changing its true essence, our minds can let go of negativity without losing their clarity. One powerful practice to achieve this is loving-kindness meditation, also known as metta. Close your eyes and silently repeat, "May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be free from suffering." Start with yourself. Then extend these wishes to a friend, a stranger, and even someone who challenges you. Over time, this practice softens the grip of resentment and self-criticism, allowing you to see the world and yourself with greater compassion. In today's fast-paced world, negativity can feel inescapable. Bad news, criticism, and personal setbacks seem to be everywhere. It's easy to get caught in a cycle of pessimism. But ask yourself, does focusing on negativity ever truly solve the problem? Or does it only hold you back, keeping you anchored to the past and preventing you from moving forward? The choice is yours. Let's take the first step toward a stronger, more resilient mind, starting now. Habit number 2. Stop complaining about things beyond your control. Imagine holding a burning coal, thinking it will harm someone else. But the tighter you grip it, the more it burns your own hand. Complaining about things beyond your control is just like that. It traps you in a cycle of frustration, draining your energy without changing the situation. The second key to building mental strength is learning to stop complaining and start accepting. In Buddhist philosophy, acceptance is not about giving up. It's about understanding the natural flow of life. The Buddha once compared resistance to being struck by 2 arrows. The first arrow represents the challenge itself, something inevitable, like a setback, disappointment, or loss. The second arrow is the suffering caused by our reaction to it. While we can't always avoid the first arrow, the second one is entirely within our control. Complaining is like repeatedly shooting that second arrow at yourself. It doesn't solve the problem, it only amplifies the pain. Instead, acceptance is the ability to dance in the rain rather than curse the storm. Shifting your perspective. Picture this. You're stuck in traffic, running late for an important meeting. You can honk, grumble and fume, but will that move the cars any faster? Or you can take a deep breath, acknowledge that traffic is beyond your control, and use the moment to listen to something uplifting or simply enjoy a moment of stillness. The traffic hasn't changed, but your mindset has, and that changes everything. Modern life is filled with situations we cannot control: delayed flights, unexpected expenses, difficult people. It's easy to blame external factors for our struggles, pointing fingers at the economy, the weather, or those around us. But Buddhist wisdom teaches us to focus on what we can influence rather than what we can't. This is where a powerful visualization exercise can help. Imagine your problem as a tangled knot. Complaining tightens the knot, making it even harder to undo. But shifting your focus to solutions gradually loosens it, one strand at a time. Close your eyes and picture yourself gently untangling the knot, calmly, patiently. Then ask yourself, what can I do right now? If the answer is nothing, then practice letting go. You can try a simple mindfulness mantra. I release what I cannot change. Repeat it slowly, letting each word settle in your mind. This practice creates space for inner peace to grow, even in the midst of chaos. Reclaiming your power. Complaining keeps you stuck, but shifting your focus to acceptance and action empowers you. It frees your energy for what truly matters. Mental strength doesn't come from controlling everything around you. It comes from mastering how you respond to life's uncertainties. So the next time you feel frustration creeping in, ask yourself, am I gripping the burning coal or am I letting it go? The choice is yours. Acceptance sets you free. When you stop gripping the burning coal, you don't just end the pain, you create space to heal and grow. Let go of the need to resist what is beyond your control. Release the second arrow, and you'll discover that even life's storms carry hidden beauty. Habit number 3. Express yourself authentically. Imagine a treasure chest filled with priceless jewels, locked away in a dark corner, never opened. This is what happens when you suppress your true thoughts and emotions. The third key to becoming mentally strong is expressing yourself authentically. Holding back your feelings and ideas creates inner conflict, like a volcano building pressure until it eventually erupts. Many people suppress their emotions to avoid conflict, fit in, or protect themselves from judgment. But in reality, this habit leads to isolation, anxiety, and a loss of clarity. Buddhism offers a profound antidote to this struggle through the practice of right speech, a guiding principle that encourages honesty, kindness, and mindfulness in how we express ourselves. The power of authentic expression. Imagine carrying the weight of unspoken feelings day after day. It's exhausting, but when you start to express yourself openly and truthfully, a powerful shift occurs. Your thoughts and words, when used wisely, can become tools of connection and understanding, rather than sources of division and conflict. One of the most effective ways to cultivate authentic self-expression is journaling. Try this simple practice. Each morning or evening, take a few minutes to write down your thoughts without judgment. Ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? Why am I feeling this way? Naming your emotions lightens the burden and brings clarity to your mind. Next, focus on how you communicate with others. Before speaking, pause and reflect. Are my words true? Are they kind? Are they necessary? This mindfulness transforms conversations, fostering understanding instead of conflict. Imagine sharing an idea or emotion and seeing it resonate with someone else, creating a bond of trust and mutual respect. That is the power of authentic expression. Breaking free from superficial communication. In today's world, digital communication often lacks depth. Social media encourages us to curate idealized versions of our lives, hiding our struggles and vulnerabilities. This illusion of perfection can leave us feeling disconnected, even in an era of constant connection. But when you express yourself authentically, whether in person or online, you break this cycle. A simple, heartfelt message to a friend, an honest conversation, or openly sharing your experiences can create real connections. Of course, the fear of judgment or rejection may arise, but hiding your true self is the ultimate rejection of your own identity. By speaking your truth with kindness and integrity, you honor your own worth and inspire others to do the same. Buddhism reminds us that words are like seeds. When planted with intention, they grow into trees of understanding and compassion. Expressing yourself authentically isn't about saying whatever comes to mind. It's about aligning your words with your values, speaking from a place of honesty, and embracing the power of genuine self-expression. So, unlock the treasure chest of your inner thoughts and emotions. Share them with the world, not to seek validation, but to live with clarity, strength, and truth. You discover the priceless jewels within: clarity, connection, and strength. Speak your truth, and you'll find that authenticity not only frees your mind, but also strengthens your soul. Habit number 4, take responsibility. Don't blame others. Imagine running a race with a backpack full of rocks. Every step feels heavier, slowing you down as you struggle against the weight. Blaming others for your struggles is like carrying that backpack. It drains your energy and keeps you from reaching your potential. The fourth secret to becoming mentally strong is taking responsibility and letting go of blame. The power of personal accountability. In Buddhist philosophy, the concept of karma teaches that our actions shape our reality. It's a profound reminder that we are not powerless victims of life's circumstances, but active participants in shaping them. When you blame others for your difficulties, you hand over control of your life. It's as if you're saying, "I can't change this because someone else caused it." But when you take responsibility, you reclaim the power to steer your own ship, no matter how rough the waters may be. Blame may feel satisfying in the moment. It gives you someone to direct your frustration toward. But it's a temporary escape with long-term consequences. Resentment builds and progress stalls. Liberation through responsibility. Taking responsibility, however, is liberating. It's not about blaming yourself for everything. It's about recognizing what's within your control and acting on it. One practical way to embrace this is through forgiveness. Imagine the person you blame as a rock in that heavy backpack. Holding on to anger and resentment only adds to your burden. Forgiving them doesn't mean excusing their actions. It means choosing to free yourself from their grip. Try this visualization. Close your eyes and picture yourself removing one rock at a time until the backpack feels lighter. With each stone you let go, you reclaim your energy and focus. Next, shift your focus from blame to action. When faced with a challenge, ask yourself, what is one step I can take to improve this situation? Even a small action, like clarifying expectations at work or expressing your feelings in a relationship, shifts the focus from what others did wrong to what you can do right. In today's culture, it's easy to seek external validation or scapegoats. Social media amplifies this tendency, making it tempting to fall into echo chambers or blame societal issues for personal struggles. But personal accountability is a cornerstone of mental strength. By taking ownership of your choices, you build a resilience that no external validation can provide. Life's storms will come. They may not always be your fault, but how you navigate them is entirely up to you. Blame keeps you adrift. Responsibility gives you the wheel. When you stop blaming others and start taking responsibility, you realize that your life is yours to shape. The weight of that backpack begins to lift, and you find the freedom to move forward with clarity and strength. Every storm you face becomes an opportunity to grow, and every choice you make strengthens your resolve. Habit number 5. Replace fantasizing with visualization. Imagine building a magnificent castle in the air, grand, elaborate, and breathtaking. But when you try to step inside, it vanishes into thin air. Fantasizing is like constructing that castle. It gives the illusion of progress but leaves you disconnected from reality. The 5th secret to becoming mentally strong is replacing fantasizing with visualization. The difference between fantasizing and visualization. Buddhism teaches the principle of right intention, a call to align our goals with purposeful action. Fantasizing often lacks this alignment. It's indulgent, fleeting, and detached from the present moment. While daydreaming might offer a temporary escape, it can trap you in an endless cycle of what if instead of what now. Visualization, on the other hand, is a bridge between aspirations and action. It allows you to envision a future rooted in clarity and intention, guiding you toward meaningful progress. Turning dreams into reality. Picture this. You dream of running a marathon, but instead of training, you spend more time imagining the finish line, envisioning the moment of triumph without taking a single step toward it. This is the trap of fantasizing. It feels rewarding, but ultimately leads nowhere. Visualization, however, is different. It's not just about dreaming, it's about mentally preparing for success. Instead of merely picturing the finish line, you imagine the feeling of your feet hitting the pavement during training, the strength in your legs as you push through fatigue, the discipline of waking up early to prepare. By visualizing the process, not just the outcome, you prime your mind for real action. How to use visualization. Effectively. 1. See the journey, not just the destination. Instead of only picturing success, visualize the steps required to get there. 2. Engage all your senses. When visualizing, feel the emotions, hear the sounds, and experience the challenges you might face. This conditions your mind to handle obstacles. 3. Pair visualization with action. After a visualization session, take a small, immediate step toward your goal. This bridges the gap between thought and reality. The mental strength shift. When you shift from fantasizing to visualization, you stop wasting energy on empty daydreams and start channeling it into real progress. Buddhism reminds us that true strength lies in intention and action, not in wishful thinking. So, stop building castles in the sky and start laying the foundation beneath your feet. What's one step you can take today to turn your vision into reality? Fantasizing versus visualization. The path to true progress. Fantasizing can feel satisfying, but it doesn't prepare you for the challenges ahead. Visualization, however, changes the narrative. Close your eyes and picture yourself lacing up your running shoes, feeling the pavement beneath your feet and hearing the steady rhythm of your breath. Imagine the satisfaction of completing each training session. This mental rehearsal prepares your mind for the journey, not just the destination. Why visualization works. In today's world, distractions are everywhere. Social media often paints an unrealistic picture of instant success, leading many to fantasize about results without effort. But as Buddhist teachings remind us, the journey matters as much as the outcome. Visualization helps you embrace this truth by grounding your dreams in actionable steps and creating a mental roadmap. Start by breaking down your goal into smaller, achievable milestones. Instead of saying, "I want to be successful," ask yourself, "What does success look like for me?" Then ask, "What steps can I take today to move closer to it?" Write these steps down and visualize yourself completing them with focus and determination. This process not only builds mental strength, but also cultivates resilience. Buddhism emphasizes the impermanence of all things. Visualization helps you adapt to this reality by encouraging flexibility. Imagine your path as a river rather than a straight line. When obstacles arise, visualization allows you to flow around them, maintaining momentum without being derailed by setbacks. Turning dreams into reality. Fantasizing keeps you in a passive state, but visualization ignites action. It transforms wishful thinking into deliberate effort and replaces frustration with empowerment. By grounding your aspirations in the present moment and visualizing your steps forward, you create a solid foundation for growth. Let go of the castles in the air. Build your dreams with intention and purpose, one brick at a time. In doing so, you don't just imagine a brighter future, you make it a reality. Habit number 6. Prioritize personal relationships. Imagine a beautiful garden filled with vibrant flowers and lush greenery, but as time passes it's neglected. No watering, no care, no attention. Slowly the colors fade, the leaves wither, and the garden becomes a shadow of its former self. Relationships are like that garden. Neglect them and they wither. Nurture them and they blossom into sources of strength and joy. The 6th secret to becoming mentally strong is to prioritize personal relationships. The power of presence in relationships. In Buddhism, the value of presence is a cornerstone of living a meaningful life. Presence means showing up, not just physically, but emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. In a world where attention is fragmented and conversations are interrupted by notifications, being truly present for someone has become a rare gift. The power of relationships in mental strength. When you dedicate time and attention to your relationships, you cultivate a sense of connection that anchors you during life's storms. Think of a time when a meaningful conversation with a friend or loved one left you feeling lighter, understood, or more grounded. That moment wasn't about fixing problems or offering grand solutions. It was about shared presence. Buddhism teaches that relationships are an opportunity to practice compassion, patience, mindfulness. These qualities strengthen not just our bonds with others, but also our inner resilience. Practical ways to strengthen relationships. One way to nurture relationships is to dedicate moments of undistracted attention to those who matter most. Put your phone away and eliminate distractions. Fully engage in the conversation. Listen without interrupting. Ask open-ended questions to show genuine interest. Notice the little details, the emotions behind their words, the tone of their voice. These small acts of mindfulness transform ordinary interactions into moments of deep connection. Quality over quantity in the digital age. In today's world, we often mistake quantity for quality. We count likes, followers, and messages, believing they reflect our social health. But studies show loneliness is on the rise even in a hyper-connected society. The antidote? Prioritizing real, meaningful connections. Instead of chasing surface-level relationships, invest in the ones that truly matter. They are the roots that keep you grounded when life feels chaotic. Cherish the impermanence of life. Buddhist wisdom reminds us of the impermanence of life. Cherishing relationships means acknowledging that our time with loved ones is finite. This awareness shouldn't bring fear, but gratitude. It encourages us to make the most of every moment, speak words of kindness, express love freely. When you prioritize relationships, you create a support system that strengthens you during difficult times. Your loved ones become mirrors that reflect your strengths, a reminder of your purpose, a source of encouragement when self-doubt creeps in. Just like a garden, relationships thrive when nurtured. Tend to them with care, presence, and intention, and they will become one of the greatest sources of your mental strength. After all, it's the connections we build and cherish that give life its deepest meaning. Bonus habit: learn from failures. Don't fear them. Imagine a sculptor standing before a rough block of marble. With every strike of the chisel, pieces fall away. At first, the process seems destructive, but each fragment removed reveals the masterpiece hidden within. Failure is that chisel, removing the unnecessary and shaping you into something extraordinary. The bonus habit to becoming mentally strong is to learn from failures, not fear them. Failure is a teacher, not a curse. Buddhism views life as an ever-evolving process, where every experience, whether labeled as success or failure, contributes to growth. The principle of impermanence teaches us that nothing, neither joy nor sorrow, lasts forever. This truth transforms failure into a temporary visitor, not a permanent resident. Instead of running from failure, Buddhism encourages us to welcome it with curiosity. Would you like me to continue and explore how embracing failure builds mental resilience? Failure, a teacher, not an enemy. A Zen proverb states, "Fall 7 times, stand up 8." Resilience isn't about avoiding failure, it's about refusing to let failure define us. Think about a time when you faced a significant setback, a missed opportunity, a broken relationship, or a mistake that felt overwhelming. In the moment, failure can seem like an insurmountable wall, but looking back, can you see how it shaped you? Perhaps it taught you patience, humility, the importance of perseverance. Failure, a stepping stone, not a stumbling block. Modern life often portrays failure as shameful, something to hide. Social media amplifies success stories while leaving out the messy reality of trial and error. But failure isn't the opposite of success. It's a stepping stone to it. Just as a sculptor removes marble to reveal a masterpiece, we must shed outdated habits, beliefs, or methods to grow. Shift your perspective on failure. Instead of asking, "Why did this happen to me?" ask, "What can I learn from this?" Write down the lessons, no matter how small. Did it teach you to plan better? Did it remind you to communicate more clearly? Did it help you develop patience? These lessons are the chisel strokes refining you. Self-compassion, the key to overcoming failure. Buddhism teaches self-compassion. When we fail, our instinct might be to criticize ourselves harshly, but this only deepens the wound. Instead, treat yourself with kindness, understanding, the same grace you would offer a dear friend. Failure doesn't mean you're broken. It means you're trying, growing, and evolving. Every great achievement is built on a foundation of failures. Each misstep brings you closer to understanding your path, strengthening your resolve, sharpening your focus. Just as a sculptor sees potential in raw marble, see your failures as part of the process, revealing your true strength. Failure is not your enemy, it is your teacher. Learn from it, rise above it, and continue chiseling away until your masterpiece emerges. Mental strength, bending without breaking. Mental strength isn't about being unshakable. It's about learning to bend without breaking, like bamboo in the wind. By practicing mindfulness, embracing impermanence, letting go of what weighs us down, we cultivate inner resilience that cannot be easily disturbed. Master your inner world. Buddhist philosophy teaches that true power doesn't come from controlling the external world. It comes from mastering the inner one. A Zen proverb reminds us, "You cannot stop the waves, but you can learn to surf." Life's challenges and emotions will come and go, but your ability to navigate them with mindfulness and grace defines your strength. A blueprint for mental strength. Each of the habits we explored, letting go of negativity, taking responsibility, expressing authenticity, nurturing relationships, learning from failure, forms a blueprint for overcoming inner conflict, achieving clarity, living with purpose. By integrating these teachings into your daily life, you empower yourself to rise above mental weakness and become the calm center of your own storm, your journey, your growth. Finally, remember, your journey is your own. Progress isn't about perfection, it's about persistence. As you move forward, reflect on this thought-provoking insight. When you let go of who you are, you become who you might be. Embrace the process of becoming mentally strong, not just for yourself, but for those you inspire around you.